Have you started learning
No.
for exams?
No, I
Okay,
didn't.
okay. So we'll start. Okay. So
Yeah.
shall we start? I think a couple of others also need to join, but we'll start. Okay. So if they are joining late, we will give the presentation to them. Okay. So is my screen visible to you?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, 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 fine. So this is so this is for the first time that majority of us are appearing for a public exam. But Jenna has already appeared, and maybe if you need to get some feedback on how the public exams are conducted, you can get in touch with Jenna. Okay, maybe at a later point of time, she will support you. Okay, so here right now, since this is a public exam, this is something very different from what we have learned at Hash Future School. Okay, at Hash Future School, we don't promote this kind of the examination culture, the kind of by hearting, the kind of rote learning and all. But unfortunately, when we go for public examinations, we'll have to by heart, we'll have to go for rote learning, we'll have to answer the questions that comes in exams. Okay, but anyway, that is a public system. So here, what we expect is that everybody should learn on their own. Okay, are you ready for self-learning? Are you ready for self-learning, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Okay, so you should be ready for that. You should not go for any tuition, because we don't advise you go for any tuition, because you know how to learn, because you have got the tools. You have got the AI tools, or we have got the technology. We have got the digital version of textbook. We have got you will even get the physical version of textbook also. Okay, once you register for NIOS, you will get the physical version of the textbook. So you will get the textbook, and you know the strategies how to learn. Maybe if you don't know some topic, you can give it to ChatGPT and ask it to simplify that. You can use other tools. You can explore in the internet. You can watch videos and try to understand the topic. And apart from this, examinations are a kind of strategies. Okay, you know what is a strategy? Anybody? What is a strategy? Anyone? What is a strategy? No idea. Okay. Yeah,
Something
tell
you
me.
prepare for
Yeah, strategy is
using
some. Yeah,
like
yeah,
what do you
please.
call it? Bunch of ideas
Yes,
and put it together and
yes. So strategy is a problem-solving model. Okay, wherein you just build an idea to tackle something. You have a problem in front of you. Right now, the problem is an examination, a public examination. So you need not worry about that, because we don't promote that kind of tension about exams, because we really believe in the real learning. The real learning is something very different from this kind of examinations and this kind of learning mechanisms. So strategy is something, some idea that you need to build on your own. So right in front of us, it is the exams that is going to happen either in October or in who is waiting in the lobby? 1 second. Okay, fine. So we have a problem in front of us. The problem will be the examinations that are to come in the April, but we need not fear about that. We should not be afraid of that. Okay, so what we need to do is we will have to build an idea to how to tackle the problem. So it's very easy. It's very easy to appear for the public exams and clear the papers. It's very easy. It's all about self-learning. So don't go for any tuition. Don't go for any other external support. You can build your own idea to pass an examination. Okay, so maybe there are different models for that. One is like this NIOS is an open board examination, right? It's not like CBSE, or it's not like any other board examination where you'll have to take all the papers together. Maybe one of the strategies that you can divide the papers. You can take some group of papers in October. You can appear for some papers in April. You can even go for on-demand examinations. There are multiple options available for NIOS. Okay. So when it comes to any open examination, even if it is IGCSE or Cambridge or the GED, so everywhere you have got the freedom to choose the examination cycle. You have got the freedom to write a set of paper. You have got the freedom to omit some kind of papers and all. So that freedom is there. So it's up to you whether you can write all the papers and pass in one go. whether it is about you will have to divide the papers into one or two or two or three blocks and clear the papers one by one, whether you will have to go for on-demand examination. It's all up to you. So the ownership of learning is lays on you. Okay, it's not about your parents pressurizing you to learn or you just going by the social mandate. It's all the ownership of learning is lays on you only. The ownership of life is also for you only, because you are the one who is going to enjoy your life. You are the one who is going to live this life. Okay, so you will have to have strategies everywhere. So examination is only one problem that is coming in front of us. The class 10th or class 12th examination is one problem that comes in front of us. So if you are able to understand, if you are able to follow what I'm saying, just raise your hand. Just raise your digital hand. Okay, so that I can understand that you people are able to understand. So only Jenna understood. Okay. Okay, fine. So I can go forward, right? Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay. So here, one thing is that you will have to set a goal. Now, when you are appearing for exams, you will have to have a clear goal of what you are going to achieve. Okay. So here, one of our goal will be to score top grades. So when you are appearing for an exams, so make it better. Make the results shining. So what you need to do, because the parents and the society, everybody will be convinced by the mark sheets that you get, right? So you'll have to set a goal. So you might have already attended some kind of session at Hash Future School on goal setting, right? You might have already experienced how to set the life goal, how to set a daily goal, how to set a weekly goal, or the monthly goal, or an yearly goal, or a life goal. So there are some kind of learnings here that you people already had. Okay, 1 second. Okay, fine. Am I audible now? Am I
Yeah.
Yes.
audible?
Yes,
Okay,
sir. Yes,
fine.
sir.
So it's about setting the goals right. So you'll have to set a goal. That goal should be like what kind of marks that you are going to score. Okay, so our target will be to satisfy the parents. Our target will be to shine or come out with a great scores in the examination. So this is one goal that you will have to set. So this goal you will have to set very early. It's not about going to the last minute and setting the goal. It's not going to work. So you'll have to take step by step. You'll have to go step by step. You'll have to take the baby steps. Okay. So you'll have to build a goal. And what is a mission? So goal is a vision. Goal is a final outcome that we need to get. What is a mission? We'll have to build right and smart strategies with timely evaluation. What is mission? Mission is the activity that we take. Mission is the action that we take to reach the goal. Did you get me? So we have got a goal, we have got a final target, okay, and we have to take some action for that. So mission is something, some kind of activities that you do on a daily basis, do on a weekly basis, some kind of activities that you do on a monthly basis starting from here, so that you finally achieve the final result. So in between, you need not wait for the entire year to like evaluate what is happening. You can take baby steps. You can evaluate each and every day or every week about the progress that you make. But you should not feel tension about that. Okay, you should not feel you should not feel the kind of burden in that. You should enjoy the process. Okay, so the mission is something that you embark. The mission is something that the steps that you take to achieve the goal. Okay, and you should have to have an understanding about what kind of exams that you are going to take. So here I believe that everybody is going to take up NIOS, right? National Institute of Open Schooling, which is equivalent to CBSE. Okay, you might have already registered. So from Febinam, I got the feedback that you people have already registered for that. So it's a know-how. We need to know what kind of examination, what kind of papers, what kind of questions they are going to ask, what kind of topics are there, because people might have chosen some kind of subjects, right? So now now you need to know like what kind of exam is there, how much time I get, how much time I get for each and every questions to be answered, and what are the kind of patterns they repeat. The question patterns always repeat. Okay, so you need to know about that, and you also need to know about the marking schema. So what is the marking schema? Marking schema is like, even if there are a set of question and you know the answers well, if you don't write the answers in a way the evaluator is going to evaluate, you are not going to get the mark, right? So it depends on people, right? So it's the people or the teachers who is going to evaluate. So you need to know what kind of marking schema is are they following, because every board has got their own marking schema. So marking schema is like, so for example, if there is a 5-mark question, you'll have to write five points. It's not about writing an essay of 3 or 4 pages, because when we were doing engineering, we believe that it's about writing, it's about completing the number of it's about writing everything in papers, like an essay or a story is going to give you marks, but actually it's about the points that you write. So so CBSE and NIOS, everywhere it's about the points that you write. So once you have a 5-mark question, write 5 points, 5 relevant points. Come up with a diagram. If somebody is asking for a diagram, you will have to come up with a diagram which is clear cut, like which is really drawn with a pencil and marked, like it should be marked in appropriate places, right? So everywhere you will have to understand what kind of marking schema they have. So once you understand the marking schema, the advantage is that you can complete the exam within the stipulated time, or you can complete the exam even before that. Say for example, if CBSE or NIOS is giving you 3 hours for an exam, all right, so you will be able to complete the exam in 2 hours if you know the marking schema, if you know about the exam and the kind of answers that you need to give. So once you are able to give the answers, once you are able to solve the problem in 2 hours, means you will get 1 hour to read the question, you will get 1 hour to revise. So it's all about that. It's not about writing the exams for 3 hours. There is not that much question for somebody to write for 3 hours. Believe me, it's only for half of the time. So if you know the strategy, if you know the way you need to answer, you need not waste your time. Got me? Are you able to get me? Just raise your hands if you are able to understand. Or if I need to repeat, you can let me know. Okay, so once you know what kind of evaluation is going to happen, so you can refer to, we will give you some kind of references, like CBSE website is there, NIOS answer sheets are there available online. So you can just refer to that. So it's all about, it's not about learning the topic, it's about building the strategy. Once you build the strategy right, learning the topic is going to be very easy. Okay, learning the topic, it's not about learning everything, it's not about by hearting everything, it's about how to write the exam in the right way. Okay, so life is all about that, because once you go forward, you will face a lot of problems. So each and every step, if you know how the strategy to tackle that particular problem, you are going to be victorious in that. Got my point? So once you are once you know how to solve the problem, because you will face a lot of examinations, you will encounter entrance examinations, you will have to write for some kind of assessments. If you are an entrepreneur, if you want a funding, at times you will have to go for some kind of assessments by some agencies. If you want to go for a competitive exams, you will have to go for entrance examinations. If you want to go for UG, PG, you will have to write a lot of examinations, right? So once you know the strategy, once you build a strategy for each and every examinations, once you know your learning style, once you are able to understand the kind of target answering schema, you will be able to tackle any examinations with high scores. Okay, so you need to know about the examinations, and you need to know about the marking schema. Okay, so the final aim is not to clear the class 10th examination or the class 12th examination. So now you have got a golden opportunity to appear for an examination. Okay, now what you need to do? We have got a problem in front of us. So this is one of the problem. This is one of the 100 or 1000 problems that you are going to face. This is just one problem. It's not the ultimate, it's not the final problem that you are going to face. This is not the final examination that you are going to face. This is just one of the baby steps. This is one of the first step in your life to face the examination. Okay, so we have our ultimate aim will be to be lifelong learners rather than study for the class 10 examination and pass, or rather than study for the class 12 examinations and pass. This is the first step towards lifelong learning. So you might already have known about lifelong learning. Can anybody tell me what is lifelong learning? Can anybody tell me what is other than Jenna? Because Jenna already answered some question. So can anybody tell me what is lifelong learning?
Learning throughout life.
Yeah, tell me, anyone. Yeah.
Learning throughout your life.
Huh? Yes, learning
Learning.
throughout. Yes, as the word suggests, it's about learning throughout your life. You will have to learn. You will have to learn and change each and every day, right? So you'll have to do that. Okay. Okay. So here we have the problem statement. The only solution for this is to build your own strategies. It's not about whatever strategy worked for me won't work for you. Whatever worked for Jenna may not work for you. Okay, so each and every person is different. Each and every person have their own personal learning style, have their own strategies to tackle exams, their own methodologies to tackle problems. So you will have to build your own learning strategies. That's what we are going to trying to understand. So instead of hard working, if somebody is there and some people are there, like they will spend 12 to 18 hours studying, okay, but ultimately they won't get any result. Here we will have to identify some smart learning strategies. It's not about learning by heart, and it's not about going for tuitions, or it's not about sleepless nights. Okay, it's not about being in coming under a greater pressure and all. It's about the smart learning strategies that you need to devise. You will have to build the kind of lifelong learning quality, that is the smart learning strategies. Okay, so first of all, you will have to set the goal. As I've already mentioned, you will have to set the goal. That is, you'll have to set your target mark list. So today, so you'll have to start today. Okay, it's not about procrastinating this activity for March or February. That's not going to work. Don't ever procrastinate. What is procrastinating? It's about you always say that I have got another day to do this. That's not there. So once you know that, you already know that you are going to face an examinations in March or April, you have got another examination in October, you will have to start from here. The first step will be to create a target mark list. So each and everyone over here should be able to understand what the NIOS mark list look like. If you search Google, you will find a lot of NIOS mark list images. So today you take one mark list, you go to Canva, edit it. Okay, everyone, I believe that everyone know how to edit in Canva, right? So you'll have to go to Canva, create a mark list with your name, and a roll number. Maybe now you might not have got the roll number. So give a pseudo roll number, you give a dummy roll number, write your candidate name, write your mother's name, father's name, date of birth, and school's name, and create a target mark list. So the target mark list is up to you, whatever subject you have chosen. Somebody might have chosen mathematics, somebody might have chosen science, somebody might have chosen data entry, somebody might have chosen home science. Okay, so whatever subject you have chosen, create a target mark list based on that. So for that, you'll have to refer to the mark list images which are already available, or some kind of docs which are already available over internet. So this is the first step of setting the goal. Hope you got it. Any doubts at this point? You got the idea of creating the target mark list?
Yep.
Okay, so you will have to do it today itself. Okay, maybe maximum tomorrow. Okay,
Yeah, I'll do it today.
so it's about your vision, it's about your goal. Got my point? Okay, so you'll have to today itself you'll have to take the preparation for this one. So this is the first and ultimate goal. So once you prepare this, take a printout of this and post it in every possible positions that you see on a daily basis. Maybe you can post it on mirror. Okay, you on the top part of the mirror, you can post one mark list. Maybe on the study table, if you have got a study table, you can place one mark list over there. Maybe you can place this mark list as the desktop screenshot. and publish it. Never ever, once you set a goal, tell the people that I am going to achieve this goal. Okay, never ever be shy about that. Never ever feel what to say, feel like you are not going to achieve that. Each and every moment, you make a belief, you build a belief system that you are going to achieve that. So once your mind starts setting this goal, once your mind believe, once you are as a person, once you believe in the goal, believe me, you are going to achieve this. Because there is a saying by Paulo Coelho. Okay, you know who is Paulo Coelho? Anybody? Any idea about Paulo Coelho? Even Jenna can answer. Okay.
I thought you completely muted me, but no, I have no idea.
Okay. So Paulo Coelho is an author. Okay. So Paulo Coelho is an author who is who has written a lot of books. Okay. So once he told one thing. Once you are the meaning, the entire meaning is something like this. Once you have a vision, once you have a goal to achieve, and you start working towards it, the entire universe conspires. The entire universe will align to that goal and will come with you. Okay, so once you believe in yourself, once you set a target mark list, once you start working towards that, what is going to happen? Everybody will start supporting you. Okay, and everybody will start believing in your dreams. So that's what happened. That is what is happening at Hash Future School. We came up with a dream, we started execution, and everyone, the parents, the students, the facilitators, everyone is supporting us, right? So this dream is not just just a vague dream. It's an ultimate dream. We know where we are going. We are heading to. Okay. So right like that, what you need to do, you will have to create a target mark list. Take a printout and believe me, set the goals high. Never ever think that you are not able. You don't know mathematics and you will score only 40 marks. Never ever go for that. Go for the highest possible goal. Okay. Believe in yourself. So once you set a highest possible goal and once you start dreaming about that and once you start creating such a mark list, the entire system will change. The entire thought process will change. Everything will be very easier for you. Okay, so never ever go for a low mark. So you know what subjects you are appearing for, what are the 5 subjects that you choose, and create a target mark list based on the NIOS pattern. Right now I have just shown you the CBSE pattern. So this is the NIOS mark list. I think this is an old model. Maybe Jenna, have you got one mark list with you right now? Did you receive any
Yeah.
mark list? Okay, fine. Maybe you can share the pattern with these people. Okay, if you are good at sharing your mark list. Okay, maybe there is nothing bad about that. Jenna already cleared 3 papers, right?
Yeah,
How
3
many
papers.
3 papers. So that too in good shining colors, and even she did it all on her own. This is for the first time. She shared something with me. Like she told me that this is for the first time that she is believing in the self-learning capability. This is for the first time that is she is registering for exams on her own, building strategies on her own, and writing some exam without anyone's support, right? So that is the kind of confidence that we are going to build. Okay. So NIS or OS mark list will be something like this. So what you need to do, you can create a mark list which resemble the same pattern. Okay. It should not be something different. You can resemble the same pattern, because once you start dreaming, once you start seeing this mark list on a daily basis, once you start seeing the marks that you are going to score, what you need to do, your entire body system will work accordingly. So this is about building a mindset. This is about setting the goals, and this applies not only for the exams, it applies all throughout your life. All throughout your life, whatever things that you are planning to achieve in your life, once you set a goal, once you start watching that goal, once you publicly announce that I am going to achieve this goal, it's gonna happen. Okay. And maybe you can use Notion for that. Maybe this is one part. Maybe Notion template is available. People already know. Maybe you can even create with Canva. You can even create with Notion and so on. And there is something like, if you create a Notion, what is the advantage? Maybe you can evaluate. In between, you people will be answering some kind of question papers also. I don't suggest you to just learn everything and go for the examinations. I would always suggest that in between you take some kind of sample question papers and answer that, so that you know you are going to understand how many marks you are going to score. Out of the total 80 marks in theory, how much marks you are going to score? So this is gonna happen. So if you create in Notion, that's gonna be easy. You can create another like column, or even Canva. If you know Canva editing, that's fine. Okay. And another one is like subject matter expertise. So once you embark on a goal, now you need to build the subject matter expertise, right? So you need to learn, for example, mathematics. Okay, so you need to learn mathematics, and you don't have any like any class 10 mathematics topics in your school. So what you are going to do? Anyone? What is the plan for that? Anyone? Can you share your plan for that? Any idea? How to learn math? If you don't know, you don't have any basics of math at Future School, or as per the CBSE syllabus, you have got the basics. Okay, but as per the CBSE syllabus or the NIOS syllabus, you don't have the basics. So what's your plan for that? Anyone ready to answer? No one? Okay, fine. Okay, I'll take you through that. Okay. So in order to create the subject matter expertise, what you need to do? Everything, every topic, be it math, be it social, be it science, be it home science, every paper is 80% theory, 80% pure English. So once you know how to read a textbook, once you know how to read a chapter, you will be able to understand 80%. Once you know how to read, okay, if there is someone who don't know how to read, that's not the case. Maybe you will have to start with the basics of reading, but I'm pretty sure that everyone knows how to read, right? Everyone knows how to read. Everyone knows how to read. So believe me, this has become much more easier. Suppose you don't understand, maybe if I was taking this session last year, the situation would have been different. But this year the situation is yet different. How? You will be able to use the system. Once you don't know some topics, you can give to ChatGPT or any other system, and you can ask it to simplify, right? You can ask it to simplify. So that is going to happen. So you need to categorize your learning into 3 different tables. What you need to do? You'll have to categorize into three categories. One is understood, least understood, and not understandable. Okay, not understood anything. So you can divide it into 3 parts. So whatever chapter you read, say for example, you are reading a chapter in mathematics. Okay, maybe I already told you, like, if you are able to understand the problem, you know how to solve the problem, right? So you'll have to go through the textbook. So once you get the physical textbook, that is okay, but don't wait for that, because physical textbooks will always get delayed in case of NIOS. So what you need to do? You will have to get the digital version. Digital version is available in Samagra portal, right? Janna, am I right? Is it available in Samagra portal online?
Can you repeat, sir?
Okay, there is some portal called Samagra. Is the textbook available there?
Yeah.
You're right. So the textbook
That's
is
for
yeah.
I think that's for state or CBSE.
Okay, so where would you get NIOS textbook? In the NIOS portal itself.
In NIOS portal itself, you'll get it.
Okay, so you will get the digital copy of every textbook. So whatever subject you have chosen, that will be available in this online version. So you will have to access the digital copy, start reading. So each and every day, set a target of reading at least 1 chapter and categorize it. So once you know you are going to write English, okay, so you do one thing. You read 1 chapter and put it in either any of these categories. So there are 3 categories. One is understood. If you have understood the topic well, keep it in the understood category. If you have understood a bit, maybe here and there, maybe you understood 50%, you don't understand another 20%, keep it in least understood or less understood. And in the third one, you keep it in the understood, in the not understood category. Okay, so you need to categorize it into 3 different parts. So once you set a goal of completing English, the entire subject in 1 week. Okay, so that is not some dream which is not achievable. It's achievable. Once you set a goal, what you need to say, if you start working towards that, it will take only 1 month to complete the entire portion, entire 5 subjects. Okay.
videos ഇല്ലേ
Pardon?
അത്
Okay.
യൂട്യൂബിൽ ഇട്ടൂടെ
Pardon?
നമുക്കത് പബ്ലിക് ആക്കിയിട്ട് കൊടുത്തൂടെ അൺലിസ്റ്റ് ആക്കിയിട്ടല്ലേ കൊടുത്തത് നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞല്ലോ ഒരു
Are you asking the question to me or once? Okay. Let me mute. Okay. Okay. So you'll have to this step, we are taking this step to build a confidence in ourselves. So okay, so once you know subject, you know what subjects that you are going to take, you get the textbook, categorize into 3 different categories. So once the plain reading is advisable. Okay, so once you get the textbook, we would request you to just go through the textbook. Never ever try to build expertise, never ever try to complete a chapter, never ever try to understand each and everything. Just go for a plain reading. So once you go for the plain reading, you know what chapters you are going to understand. So once you know English, once you know how to read, you will be, believe me, you will be able to understand maybe 70 to 80% of the topic. So you can keep it in the understood category. So once you know that 80% of the topics are done, you will feel confident, right? You will feel a lot of confidence within you, right? You know the 80% of the topics. So now you need to have a better understanding of the next 20% of the topic. So if you are not able to understand a particular subject or a particular topic, what you need to do? Give it to ChatGPT or search in the internet, YouTube, for some easy method. So this is another point. You'll have to note it down. This is another point. You'll have to search for easy model to understand algebra. For example, if you have got algebra in mathematics, what do you need to do? Search for easy keywords. Easy and for children. Maybe these are the 2 keywords that you need to keep in mind. If you want to learn from the internet, if you want to learn from the YouTube, what you need to do? You will have to use 2 keywords. One is like easy. So if you want to understand about algebra, what you need to do? Easy method to learn algebra. Easy method to learn multiplication. Easy method to learn division. Easy method to learn geometry. Easy method to learn trigonometry. Okay, you can use these kind of keywords. So once you start searching for easy method, you will find a lot of easy methods. Okay, and another one is kids. You can ask this YouTube or ChatGPT for easy method for kids to learn algebra. Easy method for kids to learn calculus. Never ever underestimate. Okay, so because calculus is some topic that you are going to learn in class 9 or class 10, class 11. Okay, but believe me, if you search for some topics to understand calculus in a way a kid understand, you will be able to get an easy method for that. So these are the 2 keywords that you need to keep in mind. Once you want to learn something, search for easy methods, search for kids topics. Okay, so it will distill the subject for you. It will distill it in the easiest possible method. Okay, and now you can even ask ChatGPT. Suppose you are not able to understand a particular topic in science, about like a particular topic in chemistry or some particular topic in biology. Go to ChatGPT and tell that I am a 6-year-old child. Okay, I am a 6-year-old kid. Now just explain me in a way that a 6-year-old kid is going to understand like the circulatory system, the organ system, or anything, the photosynthesis, any topic. If you want to understand it in a better way, pretend to be a kid, pretend to be someone who doesn't know anything about that topic in front of the internet. Go to YouTube, go to Google, go to ChatGPT or Microsoft Copilot or any other tools that you know. It's going to give you the easiest method for that. Got my point? If you are able to follow me, just raise your hands so that I can ensure that you people are here. If I need to repeat, I will repeat. Should I repeat? Or you understood? Okay.
Understood.
Okay, fine. So this is one of the strategy that will help you to learn. Okay, and another one is flipped classroom approach. What is flipped classroom approach? Anyway, we have got this methodology at Hash Future School anyway. So we always encourage you to ask a lot of questions, right? So whatever you don't understand, do one thing, just start experimenting about that in your own way, because your strategy of learning will be different, my strategy of learning will be different, another person's strategy of learning will be different. Okay, now you will have to practice it in a different way. You will have to understand the topic, and you will have to approach the examination. Okay, so there is a reverse engineering model for that. There is a reverse engineering model for that. So the flipped classroom approach is something like you try to understand the topic on your own and go to the classroom and ask questions. Okay, now you have got the chat GPT, or you have got a lot of tools to support you. A lot of tools to support you. You will get a lot of resources to support you. So once you are confident, once you have read the topics in in a week or a month's time, once you have completed reading everything, go to practice the examination. So this is called reverse engineering model. What you need to do, you will have to go through the sample question papers. These sample question papers are available in the internet, because there is one thing common about all the examinations. Once you practice 5 previous years question paper, you will be able to cover 90% of the topics or questions that are going to be asked in this year's examinations. For example, this year we are going to write the 2024 annual examinations, right? April examinations. Now, if you answer all the questions till 2019 or 2018, believe me, you will be able to answer around 90% of the question papers. If in between some kind of pattern change will happen, but people don't know how to create a new question, because these are all created by teachers, right? Because teachers don't know beyond that. Teachers don't know how to create a new question paper each and every year. So it will repeat in the 5-year pattern. So this will get repeated. Okay, so you'll have to try out sample question papers. You'll have to go to previous year's question papers, and you will have to go to the answer schema. Answer schema will already be available in CBSE. So I think the same answer schema is applicable for NIOS also, because answering schema is something that is prepared by the board and shared with the teachers, so that their evaluation is easy. So the answering schema will tell that, for example, if you have an algebra question, and if this person write this many steps, he or she will get this many marks. Okay, so once you know the answering schema, you will be able to keep up with the timings. So initially, maybe when you practice examination, you will have to practice the real examinations multiple times. Okay, you will have to practice the real examination, right? That's how sports people do, right? If they have got a competition, they will practice for 3 years, 3 or 5 years. They will practice the same pattern for maybe 3 or 5 years. So this year, one of the Indian lady got the bronze medals, right? So what's the name? What's her name? Any idea? No idea. So you people don't read newspapers. Huh? Okay. Who won the bronze medal? 2 bronze medals in Olympics. So what is Olympics? Any idea what is Olympics? I think we had a case study discussion. We had a discussion in classroom, right? About the Olympics.
Yes.
Okay, so what is Olympics?
It's a tournament, right?
Yes.
Yeah. International sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So India got 2 bronze medals. So
Yes.
bronze medals are something bigger for India. Okay. So these two, both of these bronze medals were won by Swati Bongar or some lady like that. I think her name is Bongar. Okay, I don't know whether I have spelled it right. Okay, so if she lost the bronze medal in Tokyo Olympics. The previous Olympics happened in Tokyo 4 years back. She lost the gold medal, but for the last 4 years, she was trying for this particular medal, and she was able to achieve this. Okay, so practicing will make you perfect. Okay, so practicing each and every day about this answer papers, taking the question papers from the internet and trying out for that, and answering that will help you out. Okay, so that will help you in timing. So you need to be able to complete the entire answers in 2 hours time. Jenna, how much time you are taking for writing the exams now?
2 hours for writing, then another half an hour just checking.
That's great. That's a great thing, because usually people take 3 hours and they won't get time for revision, and that will spoil the entire show. That will spoil the entire examination, because there'll be some kind of mistakes that might have happened. Okay, so try to complete the examinations in 2 hours time, because it's not that difficult. It's so easy. It's as simple as that. The examinations are as simple as that. Okay. So what you need to do, you'll have to take the sample question papers. Once you read everything, once you have completed reading one particular topic, take the particular subject, take that question paper from the internet, try to answer, keep a timer. Okay. And ensure that you are able to complete this in maybe what to say 2 hours time. And even evaluation is going to be easy. How you need to, what you need to do, once you have answered, and one more thing that you will have to understand is that you will have to write. Okay, so this may be the first time that you might be practicing writing. So for that you will have to appear, you are given some kind of creative writing workshops at Hash Future School, right? So that is only writing that you do at Hash Future School. Now you will have to practice, because writing is not going to work if you just go straight to the examinations and write. Just practice some kind of freehand writing. Just practice some kind of question paper answering. Once you have answered the question paper, you can take a photo, upload it in ChatGPT or cloud, and ask it to evaluate. It will evaluate. Okay, so you'll understand what went wrong. Maybe for reference, you can give a sample answer schema also. For cloud, I hope you are aware about cloud, Anthropic cloud, right? Amin took a session about that. Are you aware about
Yeah.
Anthropic cloud?
Yeah.
Yes, right. So what you need to do, once you have answered the questions, you can just take a photograph, convert it into PDF and upload it in cloud, and give another marking schema or another reference paper as another upload, and ask it to evaluate. It will evaluate and give you the scores. Okay, so that's also going to be easy with AI. So with AI, everything is going to be easy. You can ask it to simplify the topic. You can ask it to give the best answer possible. You can even ask, give the answer schema and ask it to generate a better answer. Ask it to generate a better answer for your questions. Maybe that is also possible. You can share your answer and ask it for suggestions based on the reference answer keys. Okay, so you will have to utilize the power of AI for these examinations, but you will have to start now itself. You should not procrastinate. Okay, never ever procrastinate about this. So practice makes things perfect. So you will have to practice it in a different way, and you need to know how to analyze the results. As I have already told, you just compare it with whatever goals you have set. Okay, so analysis means you'll have to, you already had a mark list, you already had a target mark list, right? You already had a target mark list like this. Okay, you already committed that you are going to score 80 marks in theory and 20 marks in practical. Maybe practical will happen at a later point of time. So you know that you are going to score these marks. Now you have written an examination. Suppose you completed the subject English. Now you have attempted a question paper. Just write down the score that you got in another column, another table, and compare it with your target. Now you will get a difference, right? You already committed to score 80 marks and you got only 60 or 50 marks. Now you have a difference of 30 marks. Okay, now you will have to note it down. So this improvement, and each and every time once you attempt for a new examinations, try to understand the difference try to understand the kind of improvements that you are making. So that will build another level of confidence. Okay, so you will have to understand how you performed in the first attempt, how you performed in the second attempt, and how you performed in the last attempt and all. So in this way you will have to understand what you lost and what areas you need to improve in. Okay, now you will understand what went wrong, and you will have the options to correct. So this is an ultimate way. This analysis is one of the ultimate way to analyze your performance and the kind of improvements that you need to make, and the kind of learning. Maybe if you are learning for 3 hours a day, maybe you are not able to keep up with the goal. Maybe you are not able to keep up with the subject, understand that particular subject. You will have to put in more efforts, right? So you'll have to give another 1 more hour extra for that particular subject. Okay, now you need to know how to build the strategy for this one, right? Set a goal, and then try for a rough reading. Just categorize into 3 categories. One is understood, less understood, and not understood categories. Try to get the help from different systems, and try to appear for the exams, like plan the timings and ensure that you are you are completing everything within the timings. Understand the marking schema, and you can repeat this pattern. You need to repeat this pattern, because once you have done one analysis and you understood that you have lost something, just try reading it once again, or try to understand the topic in a deeper way once again, and repeat the pattern 2 or 3 times. Okay, once you have done this, this is going to help you for entrance test. This is going to help you for competitive examinations. This is going to help you for scholarship test. This is going to help you for anything and everything that you are going to appear in your lifetime. This is going to make you a lifelong learner. This is going to make you a lifelong learner, because this is your strategy. It's your life. You will have to build strategies. You will have to tackle problems. You will have to come up with a solution. You will have to come up with the methodologies. You will have to develop your own learning styles. That's how you are going to become a lifelong learner. Hope you understood the topic. Can anybody tell me what you understood? I'll call one by one. Is it fine? Okay, Yasin, what you understood? Yasin, any point? I'm not questioning. Okay, this is just a discussion. This is just a discussion. It's not about questioning. It's not about evaluating you.
I understood that we need to make our own strategies to learning.
Okay,
like
great.
Instead of following one diagram, we should make our own diagram which we are comfortable with. Like in like normal schools, it's like everyone is forced to do the tuitions, go to tuitions, or join courses, or like go to like private tuitions, or like different types of learning styles. I mean, let's say, and you what you're trying to saying what you try to say is that we should build our own learning style, and we should follow that instead of following others.
Thank you very much, Yasin, because you got the crux of the meeting. Okay, I'm really happy that you people were listening to me and you understood it. Thank you very much, Yasin. Okay, so about
Sir, by the way, I had a doubt. Okay,
yeah, tell me.
could you elaborate more on the strategies? Like, how do we actually create a strategy?
Okay, fine. So it's, what you need to achieve, right? This is only one example. Okay, this is about only one problem. Now you are going to write an examination. That is one problem. Okay, strategy means each and every problem will have a different approach to solution. Okay, either some problems you can tackle on your own. For some problems you will have to have some additional support, maybe from YouTube, maybe from AI tools, maybe from different people. Okay, maybe at some point of time you will have to even team up with somebody who understood the topic in a better way. Okay, the only thing, the strategy means you will have to devise some idea. You will have to devise your own methodologies to get to that result. Okay, for example, I'll tell my strategy. Right now I am building a business called Hash Future School. Okay, so what I need to do, I need support from people from different parts of the world. I need support from academicians. I need support from business people. I need people who can fund me. I need people who can market the product. I need collaborators. So each and every place I'll have to devise a different strategy. Maybe the kind of strategy I use to convince the funding people may not be the same that may work with hiring the staff. May not be the same strategy will work with getting customers. Okay, so each and every place I'll have to devise a new strategy. I'll have to devise a new plan, and I'll have to even replan. I will have to even re-strategize. Okay, so one strategy I have already built may not work for me. So after analysis, I told you about analysis of the marks, right? So once you write an examination, you understood that strategy is not working for me. For some reason, I'm not able to answer it in the best possible way. Now I will go back. I'll go back and evaluate. I'll re-strategize. Okay.
So it's mostly just trial and error. Huh?
It's about trial and error. It's not just blindly doing trial and error. It's all about now I have shared a proven strategy. I have given a proven methodology wherein people score marks. Because once you are confident enough about the topics, okay, once you know what is going to get asked for the examination, once you know about what went wrong, that's it for the examinations, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So
You
we
know
have to
the
learn, we have to like make our own exams and like elaborate from using the help of ChatGPT and other AI tools.
yes.
Like we have to make it like we have to answer a question paper and like give our answers to be evaluated by the AI platforms, so we can know where
Yes.
our shortcomings are and we
Yes.
can improve on that.
Yes,
That
yes, yes.
how?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Right. That is one methodology. Maybe once you go back and do your model, you will find, because Siddharth was actually sharing with me one strategy. He created flashcards for learning. He created flashcards for learning. Okay, so that is one way of learning. Maybe you might be able to understand by listening to videos or by watching videos. Maybe somebody may be able to understand by listening to podcast. Somebody may be able to understand by personalizing your stuffs with ChatGPT, because this AI tools has brought in some bigger revolution. This was not possible some years back. Maybe 1 year back, this was not possible. Now you have got ChatGPT. Now you can pretend to be anything in front of ChatGPT, right? I have already told you, like, you can pretend to be a 6-year-old child who is not able to understand calculus, which is getting taught in class 9 or in the higher secondary level. Okay, you can pretend to be a 6-year-old child who doesn't understand calculus and ask ChatGPT for that answer. And it's about you,
And you will
because
get a simplified version of the answer.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
And believe me, if you are able to crack this examination, you will learn how to strategize your learning style. That will help you out, because for me, reading helps me. I read a lot of books. I follow a lot of handles, a lot of Twitter, LinkedIn, and a lot of newsletters. Okay, now even in this era, I have re-strategized myself, because I read not that much of books. Now I depend on this kind of AI tools and this kind of summarizing tools and this kind of newsletters to get more information. Okay, so each and every situation, according to the situation, you can re-strategize. You can fail miserably. Okay, and one more thing you need to understand is that failure is not the end. It's just a beginning. It's just another learning. It's something that happens in the process. Okay, it's failure is something that happens in the process of learning. Have you heard this before?
Yeah. I've heard this before, but couldn't really be
Okay,
more. I couldn't understand it
Can I just
properly.
say a
Exactly.
point?
that point about
Can
fail.
I just say a point
Yeah, please,
about
yeah.
the thing is, like we said, everybody has a different strategy. Just like that, everybody has a different learning style. Like some might be visual, some might be auditory, some might be kinesthetic. So, uh, if you know what type of learner you are, that would also make it easy for you to learn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thanks, Janna. Yes. Now you will have another session with Janna also. Okay. So this is this is just the starting.
Sure,
I'll
if you pay.
no. They'll have to pay. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Jenna is
Okay.
that's
making
one of
it
my goals
working
this
at
year.
Okay. So
Thanks. Yeah.
one of your goal is to help others to clear NIOS examinations, but they'll have to pay.
No. One of my goals is to earn money, not help.
Yes. Because every service costs
Yeah.
something, right? So if somebody wants a good service, because I know Jenna is a great strategist. Jenna is somebody who knows how to how to approach NIOS examination in a better way. Jenna is a great consultant for NIOS. Okay, so I've already given the testimony. Now you can get the service from Jenna, and Jenna will pay me the commission. Okay.
Yeah. Then how
Okay.
much did you pay, sir?
2%. 2% commission.
Okay, great. Anyway, we'll have
Yeah.
another session with Jenna also, and Jenna and Siddharth are the two people who can support you in a better way, and you will get support from each and every corner, like each and every possible sources. Okay, and you can
Yeah.
ask this kind of Google, and you can even go. That's the first step, because we ask you to register on yourself, right? We ask you to register for the examination on yourself. And at your schools, it used to be like your schools used to register for the examinations, right? That won't help you to
Yes.
be a self-learner. That won't help you to be successful in life. To be successful in life, you will have to do everything on your own. Not everything. You will have to have an understanding of how to get things done. Okay, I'm not asking you to do everything on your own. If you are able to delegate it, that's fine. But these kind of things you will have to learn. How to appear, how to apply for my examinations, how to appear for my examination if I failed on paper. Okay. Okay, so how to register. So this is
So
the first step.
So you're being what you're telling me is to become self-dependent, right?
Yes, that's it. That's the ultimate aim of Ashwin School. Okay, and I'm really happy that many of you are doing great things. I'm really proud of you people. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Anybody, any other question? Ahmad, I have heard you asking a lot of questions to these people who conduct webinars and all. So ask me a question. Yeah.
Okay. I don't particularly have a question for this session we had.
Hmm.
No, I don't think I have a question. But when
So
you
what?
like talk to others and ask the question and solve it, I might get a question in the middle. And
Okay. So what's your
like that.
understanding about the session? Is it going to be easy to clear the examinations?
It depends on what I believe.
Okay. So so you are going to believe in yourself. Okay.
Yeah,
You'll
I'm
have to
going to
set the
believe.
goals and you'll have to start believing.
Yep, I'll do.
You'll have to do that. Okay.
Yeah.
So self-belief is something that will drive your results.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine. Great. So what about Abrar? Abrar, are you here? Abrar left. Okay, fine. Aisha Naurin. Aisha, are you
Yes.
here? Yeah, tell
Yep.
me. How do you feel about the session?
Yeah, I was able to understand and also know how to write the exam, researching about the topics and in simple ways.
Okay. Yes, great. So now you will have to build your own strategy. Okay. You will be able to clear because this is an examination where 100% of the people clear. So you are in that 100%, right? Okay.
Yes.
Each and everyone will clear. Okay. Maybe you will have to take, maybe you can take every paper together, or you will have to take a step-by-step approach. Maybe you can take 3 papers and you can appear for the next 2 papers later, or you can even take on-demand examination. So there are different things, the different possibilities. Okay. So we will work on different possibilities and we can pass. But I'm pretty sure that Aisha will be able to clear every paper in one shot. Okay. So you will be able to do that. Okay. So we are here to support. Okay, fine. Abrar.
Yeah, my mic wasn't getting unmuted.
Okay, fine. Yeah, tell me what you understood from the session.
Yeah, I understood things like we should set a goal, make some mark lists. We
Okay,
should practice using sample questions, previous year questions,
okay,
and what is schema timing?
okay. You'll have to follow the timing also. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you'll have to start from today. Okay. So you know whatever subjects you have
Yes.
chosen. Okay.
Yes.
And based on that, you start like searching for the materials available online. Start downloading that. Take a print of it if possible, or else you can read using like ChatGPT. Maybe you can just give the document to ChatGPT and ask it to explain each and every chapter. Okay, that is also that is also one method. You can download the PDF textbook, upload it to ChatGPT, Cloud, or Microsoft Copilot. Ask it to summarize and try to understand the topics. Go for the examinations and take sample question papers and clear it. Any mode for learning is allowed here. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Prapti. Prapti.
Yep.
Yeah, am I
Yeah,
audible? Yeah, am I audible?
yeah.
Yeah. Tell me what you understood from the session and what are your plans?
It was an amazing session where you covered all the points of how you can how you have to prepare for the exam,
Okay.
and the sample questions. You can see the previous year question papers. You have to do the answer schema time and like timing and stuff like that. And
Okay.
then you have to repeat the entrance tests and competitive examinations and the scholarship test.
Okay.
Um, You covered a lot of very valuable points there.
Okay, thank you, thank you. So you'll have to apply that. Okay, now it's just
Yeah.
theory part. Okay,
Yeah.
so you'll have to apply and you'll have to understand your own strategies, your own methodologies. You'll have to design your own methodologies. Maybe this methodologies will become a business, because I was sharing with the Siddharth that the flashcards he made, no, if he upload it in some YouTube or some kind of public platform and sell it, he's going to get money, because people are willing to pay for your learning materials. That's how people preparing for civil service examinations make money. There is one person in Kerala, I think. What he does, he read the newspaper every day, or he will go to ChatGPT or any other AI tools and summarize the news for the day. He will upload it in one particular Telegram channel, and if you want to get admissions to that Telegram channel, you'll have to pay him. And there are hundreds and thousands of people who pay him, because they don't have the time to read the newspaper. So what they do? These are UPSC these civil service aspirants. Okay, there are lakhs of people. There are around 1.4 million or so people for writing for this examination. Okay, so each and every person will have this requirement. So this learning, maybe you can convert it into a business. So I was just discussing with Siddharth on this. Okay, so this learning, as Jenna told, I really like that statement. So whatever efforts she has put in last year, she is trying to monetize that. Okay, so monetization of that effort is also going to happen. It's not about just writing one examinations and clearing that. Okay, and Fahim.
Okay, I'll try to monetize this.
Okay, fine, great. Think it in that way. Fahim, tell me, what is your understanding? Fahim is on mute. Hope you understood, right? Fahim, hope you understood what we discussed. If you are able to understand, just give me a thumbs up, at least a thumbs up. Okay, fine, great. Okay, Safira, who has logged in with the login, Safira, is it any parent or?
Yes, parent of Aisha.
Okay, fine, great. Okay, so Aisha will devise her own strategy. Okay, so this she will devise her own strategy of learning, her own strategy of cracking the examination. So that's going to be possible. Okay, and finally,
Okay, good
Aisha
to
will
hear
sell
that.
her examination strategies to another person. Okay, and make it a business too. Okay.
Okay, fine.
So thank you everyone for listening to me. I'm looking forward for some kind of practical application that is going to happen. I want you people to create the target mark list, you people to gather, you people to collect the learning materials and start learning on your own. And maybe in another review meeting we will sit and we'll try to understand what goes wrong and what goes right. Okay, we'll just have a review meeting at some point of time, and in between we will have some supporting sessions from Jenna and Siddharth, so that you can understand how these people cleared the examinations and what strategies worked well for them and what went wrong for them. So everything is a learning. Okay, so let's hope for the best. So wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. It was a really insightful.